Greetings, Cardano Massive. My name is Jamian Jones, CEO and founder of a company called the Ad Labs Limited. And today we're going to be discussing the closeout report for our project called TripHut. So without further ado, because I know we don't have much time, let me just toggle right over to the report itself. All right, so the title is called TripHut DAO Open Source Code Audit and Bug Bounty. So that said, maybe let me just toggle right into the Q&A and then we can go from there. All right. So Catalyst asks, which challenge did you enter and why? So we entered Fund 10 in a challenge called DAOs on Cardano. The basic idea being that we wanted to provide the community with an alternative framework to build DAOs on Cardano, as well as we wanted to leverage that same framework for our own project called TripHut, which is a travel club and DAO that sends its members on free or discounted vacations using a combination of community-owned resources and third-party partnerships. Once your project went live, how did you progress? At the onset, we progressed really well. We did hit a snag that we reported like in a change request sometime last year. A key team member, our CTO, was unable to fulfill his function due to personal circumstances. So it did cause a temporary delay, but we're proud to say that we eventually got the project back on track, and we're able to submit a closeout report today. Okay, so please include a demonstration of the project outputs. All right, so I'm going to really quickly toggle over to both the audit report as well as the bug bounty findings. So really quickly, and this is all linked in the closeout report itself, as well as in the public dashboard. So you'll be able to find the proposal, everything that you'd need to go into more details on the project. But the audit report was conducted by Anastasia Labs. There are several, it's tiered. So the findings are ranked from severe to informational. So we had 4 critical issues with the code base. We had 1 major, 3 medium, and 5 informational findings, which was eventually addressed. But if you want to see, let's say, the details of the audit, it's a 25-page document. You can just head over to our public repo, check the closeout report, the document itself, or the public dashboard, and you'd see everything in more detail. And then for the public bug bounty, which is the other major deliverable for this proposal, we found still the same kind of rankings from severe to from critical to informational. But thankfully, after we did like the first round of changes, these were the only things that were found. 1 low finding and 2 informational findings. All right, so let's get back over here. So those were the major project outputs. And again, it's linked in the closer report. What next for the solution you have developed? It's easiest to maybe speak from here. So we still have a few things that we need to do to really get it ready for our MVP launch for TripHut, implement authentication for proposal creation, optimize scripts, right through to forming key partnerships and planning for the token generation event. And then finally, the DAO opening up for travel requests. And obviously with any project, the objective is to find product market fit and then scale from there. And then finally, in your own words, talk a little in your video about why this project matters. All right, so for us, again, based on the fund challenge, we wanted to provide an alternative framework for projects to use to build DAOs on Cardano, as well as we wanted to set ourselves up for success. So to build the foundation, to launch a DApp that we believe that we can get 1,000 users in the short term and up to 1 million in the long term. That's our ambition. So within the first 6 months of launch is when we hope to have 1,000 users. And post 6 years is when we hope to hit the 1 million user mark. And then in closing, I really just wanted to say thank you to the community for funding the project. If you guys want to take a look at the different things that we have, all the links, the demos, you can look right here. Thank you.